Hey, scientists, and get ready as today we explore a variety of different life cycles. Let's get into it with our essential questions.
Now, let's talk about our essential question. Remember, essential questions in science and in different lessons can help us think about what we already know about a topic, and it helps us connect to new ideas that we're going to learn today to help us produce a new thought about the topic. Our essential questions will be focused on our different science topics. So look for keywords. In those keywords, the minute you see them and recognize them, I want you to think, what do I already know about this topic? Once you have that in your mind, you want to look at the question again to see what we're trying to answer today or what are we trying to answer about that topic. It's important to remember that an essential question is like a goal as well. By the end of our science lesson, you should confidently be able to answer the essential question. Let's go over our essential question for today.
Pause the video and read the essential questions now as a class. For this activity, you're going to stop at specific points in the reading and you're going to write down anything that you remember that is an important detail that'll help someone who maybe hasn't read the article understand what it's about. These different points will help you write down a summary at the end of your paper. So while you're reading, you'll record different notes in your nuts and bolts ideas section. And then in your summary, you're going to write in your own words, pulling together all of your nuts and bolts ideas, what the article was about. Let me show you the STEMscopedia article. You're going to read the different parts. You'll read the top paragraphs as a class until you get to the first bolded line down here. You'll pause after reading this paragraph and you'll write down anything you remember from the above paragraphs on your nuts and bolts ideas section. After you take about a minute to write down anything you can remember, you'll continue reading on as a class on to the next section and looking at the picture as well. And then, of course, pausing at the end of this section and writing down anything you think was important. The final section that's also bolded says everyday life, our life cycle. You're going to read that section, all 3 paragraphs, and then at the end, you'll pause and write down any big ideas you want to include in your nuts and bolts section and then in your final summary as well. You'll stop reading when you get to the what do you think part of this article. So you're just focusing on this top part here. Have fun exploring, scientists, and I'm excited to see your nuts and bolts articles.